So if you walk this way, hindi mo kita yung neighborhood kasi yung slats or yung pagka-slant nung bakal pa ganun. But when you're here, looking that direction, you can see the mountain views. You're in a very nice location here in Tivoli Royale, Quezon City. And this house, and I mentioned this in the recap, but it was a sensorial feast for me. So if you're curious, make sure you watch the full house tour. So today we have a house tour of this lovely home here in Tivoli Royale, Quezon City. And see, from the facade, you can tell that there's a lot of wood elements, right? And these are real wood. And I love how it's already a little aged, right? And it's gonna keep aging, and that's gonna give it so much character as time goes by. And also, you can tell that it's beautifully landscaped, right? Amidst the fact that it's already in a very beautiful setting. Because look at that view. Ang ganda, oh. Kita mo yung Sierra Madre. Right, the mountain ranges over there by Antipolo. Okay, so anyways, so you have a pedestrian gate here on the left, which we will go to in a bit, and then you have your vehicle gate on the right. And that is going to lead you to your 4-vehicle carport, which again we'll see in a little while. Excuse me, my voice clipped, while. Okay, so as you enter, you have here a water feature, which is basically a nice little pond. We'll get to see that better in a bit. And then over here you have just a few steps, kind of like terraces, leading up to your main entrance, as well as down to your 4-vehicle carport. Then you have this parang viewing deck almost of, again, that said view. However, I do not doubt that there are going to be other rooms in this house where we can have a better view of that. So let's go in. So we have here a solid wooden door with a digital door lock, and this is actually the handle. How cool. And you can see the pond from here. Oh, wow. It smells great too. Okay, so as you enter, thank you. This is what you will see. Beautifully designed, actually. But before we go here, which is obviously the main area, right? I want to check this area first. So you have 3 solid wooden panels here for just to act as a division. But essentially, this is your kitchen and your dining area. How nice is this? So your dining table goes under these 2 chandeliers. So these are beautifully crafted chandeliers. And I love how they match with the wooden ceiling design. And I was hinted that there's hidden storage here somewhere, but I don't know where it is. Okay, so these are the hidden storage that they were like, may hidden storage dyan. Like, nasaan? Hidden pa rin. So ito pala yun. So it's under the bar. That's pretty cool. So you have an island counter here that's square, and you know, a bar dito sa kabila and storage. And then on this side, more storage. Open? Oh, it's a dishwasher. Nice. So it's custom. Para bagay siya dun sa buong layout. Just to keep it clean and neat. Actually, I wanted to say sleek. That is really nice. And then on this side, you have an L-shaped counter. The sink is here in front of the window. Para pag naghugas ka and everything, you have a view. And then you have more. Ooh. Oh, look at that hinge. Gorgeous. Then you have your stove over here and your range or your hood. And then your provision for your ref na clearly wala dito. So that's gonna be where you put your ref. And take note the details of how finely made these cabinets are. Apart from ang ganda na nga nung doors mismo, Ano to? Hindi pinabayaan. Like, pag naglagay ka na ng ref dito, hindi mo na to makikita eh. Pero hindi na pinabayaan. Ang ganda pa rin. Matches this one. So, let's go back out here. Wow. Sorry. This is a really nice bench. Okay. Oh, look at the details, man. Okay. So, you have the stairs here. And you can see the grain of each. Oh. You hear that? Sobrang solid. It's like I'm knocking on concrete. Like, ganun ka-solid yung feel niya. Galing. Tapos dito, sarado siya with glass. And then, check this out. Super subtle. Hindi siya straight na baka lang. May dimension siya. Babe. Detail. Okay, so this is your living area. And again, you have wooden ceiling design. You have cove lighting. You have down lights or pin lights. And then for where the AC is, at least for this one, no, talagang nilagyan pa na ng layering yung kahoy. So much attention to detail. And then this entire area, obviously, is meant to frame that view. Na hindi natin nakikita ngayon kasi may roller blinds. So let's try. Feeling ko, hindi ko siya Oops, that is the wrong set. So we have a deck, which you can access from this door. Okay, so you have a metal screen door over here, sliding panel rather. And then when you step out here, you have access to the deck, which again has a view of the mountain range while still maintaining privacy. Ang ganda ng pagkakagawa nito. Nakita mo pa rin, pero ikaw hindi ka masyado kita from everyone else. Then you have a glass portion over here which overlooks the front of your property. So you can see who are, sino yung mga papasok dun sa automated gate. Then again, you have a close-up view of the weathered wood. And then here, at the back of the property, you can look down. It's a service area. But I love that they paid attention to the wall, the perimeter wall, na meron pa ring faux grass or faux vertical garden. So it looks nice. Okay, so from this living area, we have here glass. Oh, hold on. I wanna direct your attention to this. No. I'm pointing to the fact na walang rail. Kasi sa taas lang siya. Actually, kaya rin siya mabigat. Kasi solid wood, tas glass, diba? Tas dun siya naka-anchor, which means seamless yung flooring. And so over here, you have an enclosed area, like a conference room. You also have your shelving over here, and I love it. Again, you have this view and source of natural light from the corner windows. So it's right next, again, to the living area, so you can turn it into a theater or like an entertainment room, but in this case, it's more of a conversation room or office. Then across the living area, we have one of the bedrooms. So right now, ito yung furniture na nakalagay for scale, just so you can see the size of it. But yeah, so one of the bedrooms over here, you have pin lights, and then, of course, you already have the AC, you have your windows. You have an ensuite, toilet and bath, kaso nakalock siya ngayon. Okay. May pinto doon? May pinto dito. Oh, that's why it was locked. Cool. So you have your guest accessible na hidden full toilet and bath. So you have your sink, your pedestal sink, your toilet, and then your fully enclosed shower space. So that room does have an ensuite. There you go. So if you wanted to turn it into one of like an actual bedroom here on the main floor, pwede, but for now it's an office. Okay, so before we head up the second floor, let's check out the lower floor. Oh, sorry, but this brick detail is just so nice to touch. Like it's actually really smooth and really textured at the same time. Pero pwede mo pa rin i-run yung kamay mo and you're not gonna get splinters or anything or hurt. Okay, so before I start touching every surface that I see here, make sure you hit like, click subscribe, and click on the bell to get notified for whenever we release new YouTube videos. We're on Facebook, so make sure you hit like and see first, and follow us on Instagram at Presello_official. If you want to see more of our listings here in Quezon City, or if you want to see the details of this house, check out the QR here somewhere. And more importantly, go to our website, www.presello.com. Invest in your future, invest with us, invest with Presello. Ooh, and you also have LED lights along the center of the stairs, as opposed to the wall. That's really nice. Okay, so your brick wall continues all the way down here on the lower floor, and then you have a sort of landing here. Also, that is for scale. But yeah, you have two doors basically. You have storage under the stairs, and then you have sliding glass panels here that lead to your 4-vehicle carport here, so you can see. There you go. So that is what your carport looks like. I'm sure the B-rolls are already showing you what they actually do look like. And there are patterns on the floor for traction. Okay, but yeah, you have an indoor-outdoor situation here if you needed it. Bubuksan mo lang lahat ng panels. Okay, but this is what I want to check out. So you have, again, the wooden framed glass panels here, and this one leads to the entertainment room. You have matte black walls. You have beautiful ceiling design. So you have these wooden slats, diba? That's in between may mga LED panels or light panels. And then you have your seating here, theater-like seating, and then you have a bar on this side. Again, more of the red bricks. And then you have a counter here with a sink. Lots of storage underneath, and then shelving up here. Ganda. Sarap mag-entertain ng family and friends dito. Oh, cool. And then you have an ensuite toilet and bath with a jacuzzi. Nice. And then you have a... sorry. I really like it. And then you have a toilet over here, an enclosed shower space, and then, oh, look at this sink. I love geometric patterns like this. Ay, hindi ko pala dala yung phone ko. Pero pag nakita niyo yung wallpaper ng phone ko, ganyan yung itsura. So legit, I really like patterns like that. Oh, that is so nice. And then over here, kita yung ginawa ko. Ooh, you have a storeroom. Wow, so you have shelving here and an accordion door. And it's locked, so they're using it as storage. And then this one, I assume, goes back out. Yes, so there's a service area. Okay, so you have a sink here, provision for your ref. This is where your stove is supposed to go, pero ngayon may microwave mo nakapato. And then you have another metal screen door. And this one goes back out to your service area, staff quarters, as well as the 4-vehicle carport. Okay. So let's head back in because I saw a door right next to this one. So let's check that out. Okay, currently being used as a storeroom, but it could be staff quarters, and it has its own non-suite toilet and bath. And just to feed your imagination, sorry, just to feed your imagination, high ceiling din siya and everything. Like, it's as spacious as the other rooms here. Puro gamit lang, so we don't want to go in there na. Okay, so that is it for the lower floor. Let's now head up to the second. Okay, so basically all of the texture that we are enjoying right now visually, and for me, physically, like texturally, they're all locally sourced, apart from the ceiling, which are pine. So that one does not come locally, but everything else locally sourced, including these bricks. Yes, they are actual bricks, and of course all the wood, apart from the pine. Okay, so now here on the second floor, the wooden flooring, the seamless wooden flooring continues kasi sa baba marble tiles, diba? So ngayon, it's a warmer flooring design now. So you have a straightforward hallway here. Lots of outlets behind you and 4 doors. So this one has a digital door lock. Huhulihin na natin yan. Let's go to this one. first. Really tall doors, by the way. I am, ano ba ako? Kalahati lang, no? Really tall. Oh, so this is the kids' playroom. Okay, so this is at the front of the property. You have a corner window over here. Most of them are fixed, but some of them you can open. Again, really high ceiling. Even your windows are really high. Lots of natural light coming in, and then you have pin lights as well as cove lighting. Then you have an ensuite over here. Oh, love the floor. It's gorgeous. Oops. So you have wood-like tiles for the flooring, just to continue with the theme of the wooden flooring for the entire second floor. And that continues to the accent wall for the shower, where your product nook also is. So you have an enclosed shower space, you have your toilet, your toilet, and then your sink. Wow, it's a beautiful forest green. Sorry, I'm just amazed. Ganda ng mga ano nila eh. Choices nila for their fixtures. And then here we have bedroom number 3. Kasama sa ano eh, main floor. So you have this much space. Again, you have seamless wooden flooring over here. You have your built-in on that side. So this is your headboard, which is telling because of the accent wall. Lots of windows again. You already have your drop lights, which go right on top of, or like directly below rather. No, the lights go directly above your end tables. And then over here you have your ensuite, toilet and bath. So this is basically a mirror of the other one. So you have your enclosed shower space, your toilet, and then your sink. And again, in that beautiful green. And then right next to this one, we have a storage room, which we are not going to show anymore. But I love that there is a storage room na ganito rin yung ceiling height in between the bedrooms. And so now here, I feel, is the pièce de résistance, the primary bedroom. Oh, okay, we're gonna check that out later. Let's look at this one first. So you have much bigger space. You have your built-in entertainment shelf over here. And then this other side is basically your headboard for your king-sized bed. You have outlets on either side, as well as switches. And yeah, drop lights again. You really need to put a big bed over here. One that'll fit your like family, maybe of 2 kids. Ganon kalaki yung kasha. Then again, lots of natural light and a view of Antipolo. And then of course, this being the primary bedroom, you have space for an office. And then you have a walk-in closet. Ooh, so it's open storage, it's open shelving. So you have lots of hanging space, lots of shelving space, drawers, you have vanity, you have island storage here, then you have an ensuite, toilet and bath. With his and her sinks, they look like stone. And then you have an enclosed shower space with 2 sets of shower heads, and then a toilet on that side. I love this.